Today I'm heading out of Saskatoon. I was here for 2 nights and heading southwest down to Leader, Saskatchewan. I feel like my road's kind of zigzagging all over the place, but that's alright. I think it's about almost a 3-hour, 2.5, 3-hour drive down there. So that's the plan for today, head down there. Made it to Leader, Saskatchewan. I was recommended to come here because this is the closest town to Great Sandhills Monument. I think it's an actual national monument. So I figured I would go check that out. That's still another 30-minute drive from here. I definitely was gonna walk around here, but it is a way smaller town than I thought, and there's one gas station, a motel, and it looks like a family restaurant that is not open anymore, so I'm just gonna go straight through to Great Sandhills and go check that out this afternoon. Let's go. Made it. Great Sandhills. Honestly, the road in here, given the name, Sandhills, pretty sandy, and I was worried I was gonna get stuck with the van, but we made it. And it was only about, I don't know, I want to say 2 kilometers of sand road. If it starts to rain, then I think it would be a problem, but so let's go check it out. Right now it just looks like this one section is sand, and there's another trail going up there, so I'm gonna go check that out. Maybe there's more. And it is called Sand Hills, not dunes. Whether or not there's a difference, I don't know, but we'll check out the other side. There's definitely some more sand hills way out there. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a few more, and there's a bunch of trails everywhere, so I'm assuming you can walk all the way over there if you want to. Anybody needs any cowboy boots, come out here and get them. That was kind of cool to check out. I like kind of walked around / hiked around a bit. It was weird, the sand. Some spots were really like compact, so you could easily walk on it, and then like the next step it was like you're digging your feet in. So I'm not sure how much sand I have in my shoes right now, but I'll take them off later and see. Now I gotta find a camping spot for tonight. Looking on iOverlander, there isn't much around here because it's a lot of just farmers' fields and that's pretty much it. So I think I gotta drive a bit yet. Gonna go further south. Try and find a spot to park for tonight. It's probably gonna be another hour of driving, which I wasn't wanting to do, but I gotta find a spot to camp tonight, so let's go. Back onto gravel. Didn't get stuck, so that's good. I was just driving and I saw the cutest thing. I had to turn around. 2 baby foxes. And they were just, there's a little patch of sand and they have like a hole in the ground. And I just saw them laying there and I had to stop and take some pictures. I'll put pictures on. Look, they're so cute. They're so small. They hop back in their little hole in the ground. They're so cute. Found my camp spot for tonight. Just on a little river, and there's a dam over there. There's 2 other people parked here, but should be nice and quiet tonight. Today, the plan is head through Maple Creek. I'm not sure if I'm going to stop there and check some stuff out or not. And then go to Cypress Hills Interprovincial Park. That's the plan today. I just went into the visitor center here. Figured I'd try and find some stuff to do. Apparently they have a farmer's market in town, so we'll check that out today. Apparently it's supposed to be pretty good. So. It's also 11:30 in the morning and it's already 26 degrees, so today's gonna be a warm one. I thought this farmer's market would be a little bit bigger, but when I drove past it, it looked a lot smaller than I thought, but we'll go check it out. Yeah, that was definitely smaller than I was thinking, but that's right. I went and checked it out. Lots of handmade stuff. I was also told to check out this toy store, which I was like, a toy store? Okay. This thing is huge. I'm in the upstairs, and upstairs is just only puzzles. That's it. Nothing else. Downstairs, there's a bunch of stuff too. Sometimes I wonder how these small towns and those like stores, because that's a big store for like a pretty small town. I wonder how they get by sometimes. The amount of inventory they have is crazy. But back to the van and gonna hit the road again. Walked down kind of the main street here and checked it out a bit. Now I gotta head into Cypress Hills, the park, go check that out. Walked around Fort Walsh for a little while, which was named after James Walsh, who was the first commanding officer here at when the Northwest Mounted Police headquarters were here in the late 1800s. After being here for a few years, they eventually moved their headquarters to Regina, but before that, they were here, and there's probably about 100 men that lived in Fort Walsh. Kind of cool to see all the different buildings, and they had the housing. One building was all housing, another building was where they kept all the horses, another building was just a bathhouse where they could go take a bath, and then the commanding officer had his own like residence and office and all that. So that was cool to walk around and check out. I'm gonna head back to Maple Creek, probably stay at the same camp spot as I did last night, and then tomorrow go check out a different part of Cypress Hills Park, because they're separated in different blocks. So you have east, west, and center block. So right now I'm in the west block. I want to go back to Maple Creek, and then tomorrow check out the center block and then continue through. So I think that'll be the plan for tomorrow. For now, back to Maple Creek and then same camping spot again. It was a nice spot, so figured to go back there. So let's go. Same spot as yesterday, just over slightly. So I got a spot right on the water. It's not even 5 o'clock yet, but a bit early to the spot. Take a chill night, have some dinner, edit. I don't know how many photos that I have not touched yet, so that's the plan for tonight. It's pretty warm still. It's wind. Windy. I just had the tripod fall over. That's the plan for tonight. Not much. Time to head out of here. I am continuing south today. I'm gonna go check out some more stuff. It was super windy last night, which is fine, just the van's like going back and forth the entire time. But showered, breakfast, ready to go, start driving. I got to Cypress Hills interprovincial park, because part of it is in Alberta technically, and then the other part is in Saskatchewan. Not sure yet what I'm doing today, but I got a little map and I'm gonna drive around. It's a lot colder today. It's like only 12 degrees, and yesterday was like 28. So it cooled down quite a bit. And there's a lot more forest fire smoke today, so I don't know where I'm going. Back on the road again. I did stop in at Cypress Hills, drove around for a bit, kind of checked it out. Didn't really do too much other than I did manage to fill up my water tank because I was running low on water, and they had a little restaurant there, so I stopped and had some lunch. But back on the road, keep driving, and then I have a camp spot in mind for tonight, so I think I'm just gonna head straight there right now and then hang out for the rest of the day. Made it to my camp spot for tonight. A nice little spot overlooking a valley. Nice little view. I feel like I keep saying this, but it's really freaking windy, if you can't hear it. And I'm driving over here, just trying to keep the van going straight. I had to crank the wheel one way or the other because the wind was so strong, so it is windy, but hopefully it won't keep me up tonight. We'll see. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna end it there. See you in the next one.